Hello everyone, welcome to this unboxing of the Wonder Woman Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. I initially had this piece pre-ordered at Sideshow, but I cancelled it shortly before they started shipping it. And the reason for that was I wasn't too convinced by some of the stuff I saw from people getting this in hand in the beginning. But as time went on and more people started getting it, I liked it more and more, and it's still a very unique and fantastic piece, I think. So I'm happy finally having this piece after all in my collection here. And I picked this up locally from Benjamin in Copenhagen, and it's always a nice thing being able to support a local shop. So I'm really happy now that I have it here, and I can't wait to get this piece unboxed. So let's just go right ahead, guys. Alright guys, here we have the box, and as you can see it's really big. It's really a tall box here, so I'm really excited to see this on the inside. And also there was this nice little surprise here from the shop from Superhelden. A nice little piece of card here with a personal message to me from the shop thanking me for ordering with them, and that's a really nice surprise. And thanks a lot guys from Superhelden, Benjamin, Sanne. This is really awesome. Thanks a lot. That means a lot to me. But I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to save that, of course. And let's just have a look at the box here now. You can see some very nice 2D art here. It's really a stylized box, as you've seen it before on some of the more recent pieces. And it looks really nice, I think. And I'm not going to spend more time about this because it's really simple. As you can see, you have the text and logos and just the overall theme of Wonder Woman going on here. And I'm going to put it down on the table now, and we are going to have a look on the inside. So give me 2 seconds. Alright guys, here we have the styrofoam box on my table. It's really big, so it's difficult to fit it all inside the frame here. And I'm not going to say much because this is just a typical styrofoam box. It's white, it seems to be intact, so I hope that everything inside it is also intact. And I'm just going to go right ahead and pull off the top half here and put it over here. And wow, now this is really a busy box. There's so much stuff inside it, and this is the regular edition, by the way. So if you had the exclusive, there would be even more stuff going on here, but this looks really nice. And from a glance, everything seems to be all right, but we'll figure that out in a few moments when we get further on with this. And let me just check if this is sharp, by the way. I think it's okay. Now I'm gonna start by taking out the base, I think, and that's the piece here. Yeah, it's not that heavy. It's pretty okay in terms of weight, and I think I'm just gonna unwrap it right away. This is like a pillar or something that she's standing on, with some dirt and rubble going on top of it. I hope you can see it. Let me just check. Yeah, it's a really nicely painted base here, and underneath it we have the same kind of texture going on as on the outside box, and the number is I think that is a 2767 out of 6000. So this is one of those mass-produced pieces by Sideshow, but that's all right because it's still awesome in its own right. So I'm just going to put down the base here, or over here. Right, and let's get out some of the smaller bits and pieces. The shield, which we have here, looks really nice. Also quite light, actually. Fully sculpted. There are no mixed medias going on here, I think. But it's nicely painted, actually. It looks really nice. All the metal colors and all that. Looks pretty cool. And I'm going to put that down here. And then I'm going to reach all the way over here. We have some tape there. I don't know if... yeah. Like that. This is the sword, which goes into the base. As you can see, there's a peg here. Is this sharp? I think it's okay. There's a peg here which fits right into the base, and I'm going to show you that later. It looks really nice. Again, not too heavy, but this is a small bit here, so I'm gonna put it down here. Then we have a helmet here, which also fits into the base. That's quite a heavy piece, actually. Just like this typical gladiator-like helmet. Looks really nice, actually. And it also fits into the base with probably this bit here. Slots right into the base or something, I could imagine. I'm gonna put it down here, carefully. And then I'm gonna take out this one here. This is the spear that she's holding on top of her shoulders. A long piece, one of those pieces where you're really concerned that it might break, I guess. But this one seems perfect. Everything seems to be in order. And there's some protective foam here. I'm gonna try and remove it. It has tape all the way around. Yeah. Oh, I hate fiddling around with stuff like this. Yeah. I think there's a greater chance that I'll break it myself rather than it being broken in transit. But oh, there we go. Like that. Everything seems fine here. It's a really long spear and probably one of the bits that makes this piece a bit difficult to display depending on how your setup is. I'm going to put it down here very carefully. Right. Oh, we also have a bit under here actually. I think I'm going to start by taking out this statue. Oh, there we go. Quite heavy. A solid sculpt, it would seem. And see if I can get her out of this bag here. Like that. Away with the bag. And this looks perfect. This looks really nice. A nice skin tone going on all the way around. And yeah, everything seems to be perfect. She looks kind of weird without the hair, but the hair piece is right there. And I'm gonna take that out in a few seconds. But this looks really nice, guys. I hope you can see it. Yeah, I hope you can see it okay. Is it sharp? I guess it's okay. It looks really nice, guys. I'm gonna put it over on my couch. Just 2 seconds. I just really wanted to put it somewhere safe because I don't really have that much room now on my table. And let's just get the final piece out, the hair piece. And there are so many small bits here, some spiky hair thingies. So you have to be really careful here. There are so many small things that could break here. But everything seems to be fine. Yeah. Now this is a really detailed hair sculpt here. Looks really nice. I hope you can see it quite all right. Very impressive. I had no idea that it was that it had such detail, this hair piece here. Right guys, I'm gonna set up the camera now and I'm just gonna put this piece together for this unboxing so you know what it looks like when it's set up. So give me a few seconds while I set up the camera. Alright guys, here we have the base on my turntable. As you can see, I know that you can't see the entire base like this. The reason for that is that this is a really tall piece and I'd rather have that you see the top part of this piece rather than the bottom, because I'm going to show you some pictures in the end anyways. Alright guys, I have the statue here and she fits into the base with this right peg here on her right heel, and the rest just kind of rests on top of the base. I'm just going to carefully try and put her onto the base, so give me a few seconds here. Right, that's actually quite easy. She fits on perfectly, and it seems like her left foot is also lining up perfectly with the base here. So everything seems fine here. I'm gonna give you a quick 360. It's a really tall piece. I think it's taller than my Batman, or at least very close to it. Right, the next thing is probably going to be the spear, because I know for a fact that once you have the hair piece on, it's going to be difficult trying to fit this spear into behind it. So I'm just gonna see, you have this peg here on her right hand here, which fits in. There are no magnets or anything, it just slides into a socket. So I know this is a bit difficult, so I'm gonna try and use both hands for this. All right. I'm just carefully gonna, oh, like that. That was actually quite easy. I don't know if the peg is somehow looped with some kind of material that makes it fit or in and sit safely and securely inside the hole, but it looks like it fits properly, and it looks really nice. There's a bit contact between her and the spear here, but it shouldn't be any problem. It fits perfectly on, I think. And the next piece I'm gonna take and put on is the hair piece here. And for this you also have a peg on the inside here, which fits just from above down onto the head here. And I'm gonna see if I can do that with one hand here. Yeah, that was actually quite easy. So there we go. The next thing is probably going to be the shield. And you of course have her left hand and wrist and stuff going on here. So I'm just gonna turn her towards me here and see if I can figure this out. There don't seem to be any magnets, I think. So I hope it will sit in place. I can't actually see anything from this angle, so I'm gonna try this instead. There's the hole, and there we go. I think the reason for this being so light is that gravity won't pull it out of the socket. So it will fit in just perfectly like this. And I think that's actually it. It looks really nice. So far so good. The next thing I'm gonna do is take the sword, which also has this peg, as I said, and it should fit in like this, maybe, or maybe the other way around. Yeah, like that. That's pretty simple. I'm gonna show you some close-ups before we end this unboxing, so don't worry guys. And the final piece here is the helmet, which also fits in like this. And it simply rests, it has a slight socket. You probably have to work it a bit, but yeah, it seems to fit in quite nicely here. It does move a bit, but I can always put something in to suspend it a bit better. But it looks fine like this. And there we go guys, that's basically it. I think we got everything on now, and I hope you can see this clearly. If you can't, I'm gonna provide you a few pictures before we end this. And of course I'm gonna do a review later when I get the time for it. I have a few pieces lining up now for reviews, so I'll see if I can get cracking on it soon. But for now, guys, thanks a lot for watching this unboxing, which is kind of a surprise unboxing, I guess, because I got this piece all of a sudden. I didn't have any long-term plans of it, so it came as a surprise for me as well, I guess. But I'm really happy having it finally, because I did see this piece in the beginning and I really liked what I saw. So that I have it now today is really nice, I think, especially because I got it from Benjamin, I guess. It's nice to be able to support local shops, in my opinion. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and post them below. And of course, do remember to subscribe, like, and yeah, all that. Thanks a lot guys, do take care. Bye.